put so much time into the team. His parents have put so much time into the team, and he was a heck of a player for us. And any of you who got the chance to see him play live or on via Fast Soccer or Ustream can hold that testament in the fact that he's just a great player and great person, leader, and friend to a lot of the Ice Lions and to his fellow seniors. That is Jim Recupero. To do the roasting of Jim, we picked Chris the Ninja Putsch.
Open invitation to leave now. This one could be a little long.
I gotta ask, who do you know? No, who do you know?
I don't remember what you mean.
They say that roast is only as funny as the person being roasted, so for that I apologize. I still apologize if I go over time a little bit. Today, I'll be roasting our friend, captain, and leader, Jim Recupero. Coop was born February 11, 1989 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I had to look that up on your Facebook, and by the way, you really need to clean up your social media. I see Coop on the golf course all the time. I think the only people more eager to get on the golf course than Coop are the Pittsburgh Penguins right now.
No Flyers.
Coop has the best hair on the team, and probably the second best hair in this room right now. You think that's funny, Patrick Kinsley? Please excuse my language here, but Coop is one kick-ass and cool guy. He might be the nicest guy on the team. I want to give a shout out to his parents and probably our biggest fans. Thanks for coming, for everything you guys did over the years, especially probably saved my life a few times with those Gatorades. Let me explain why we call Coop Coop. It's actually not an abbreviation of his last name. Midway through the year, we try to have a power struggle and perform a coup, but Freddie couldn't pronounce coup. So just start from there. Coop has a job at Deloitte in Seattle, and we all know he's going to be very, very financially successful. That being said, his vocabulary is extremely limited. 90% of the words that come out of his mouth stem from some type of combination involving easy, Jesus, oh my, look out, and oh, jack shots, baby. That doesn't mean he's a quiet kid. He talks more and louder than anybody else.
Maybe his sister.
Coop led our team in points this year and can find ways to score better than anyone I've ever played with, which is unbelievable because he can barely skate. Coop's ability to score is perfectly complemented with his inability to pass. Unfortunately for us, there's some great passers in this room today. When Coop got a breakout pass in our zone and entered the neutral zone with speed, I couldn't help but think, oh, here goes Gretzky. More important than his actual ability is his leadership skills. Coop's the best captain any of us will ever have. He's a role model to all of us. His advice is always valued very highly, even if it does lack serious rhetorical structure. On more than one occasion, I found myself wondering, what would Coop do? Over the years, this team has put together countless memories while off the ice, team bonding. This semester, I was lucky enough to turn 21 and to get out of the closet and join the Upaters, to go to Indigo Tuesdays, Cafe Tuesdays, Swing Tuesdays. Drinking with Coop is pretty standard. You always know what you're going to get. A lot of easies and even more jack shots. Coop's mouth actually gets louder somehow as the night goes on. The night, whenever we go out, almost always ends on the dance floor where Coop is doing his best impression of Egyptian hieroglyphics. One night we sat at the bar at Indigo, and he drunk texted my family group text on my phone. I can attest to that. Speaking of my dad, I think Coop likes him more than he likes me. Nights at Saloon or something that's my favorite. When we hit the dance floor and Coop tries to sing every song. This is so funny because even when Coop's sober, he doesn't know the words to any song. So when he's drunk, it just turns into a string of loud, senseless mumbling. One particular bout, Coop had more than one beer is a rare form. I'm just going to leave it at that. Actually, let's get serious, even though I just made some jokes. I can be pretty hard on Coop, but he knows it's all out of love. Coop and this senior class are some of the best friends that I have, and will be dearly missed by underclassmen. Coop is the leader of this group this year, and we all deep down know how lucky we are to have him. Now it's time for him to go out into the real world and run the city of Pittsburgh. No matter how old he gets or how far away the world may take him, no one in this room will ever forget him. Thank you for everything, Coop.
That was pretty good. I guess I should just put some mic down because I can't talk. So, in all seriousness, I don't think I could have drew it up any better than my 4 years here at Penn State. I got on the team second semester, my freshman year, and for the first 2 years I was on the team. It was a pretty split team. The TJ likes to call it JV versus varsity. A lot of the young guys hang out together, and a lot of the older guys hung out together. And obviously you're gonna have that, but you know it was even worse on the ice. It would be almost like competition, but who's better and not like one type of team. And I always told myself that whenever I was a junior or a senior, and whenever I'd eventually be in a leadership position with this team, that I didn't want it to be like that. I wanted it to be one team because one team is the way it should always be. This group of guys, from the new freshmen to the seniors that I've been with for 4 years now, I don't know if I could actually pick a team better than this. Every single person plays their role perfectly. Everyone understands their role. Everyone understands everyone else's role, and everybody was on the same page at all times this year. The coaching staff, I just want to say thanks. Because everyone knows it's D2 club hockey, but everyone also does know how much effort you need to put in to win. And you guys were willing to be there and push us even when we thought this sucks and this is the worst. But you guys were still there, and you're still man enough to make us do it or make us go through it. And we were better off for it in the end. And like Coach, I talked a lot with Coach And, obviously, and he always sat down and he always said, you know, you don't want to be at nationals and you don't want to regret not doing something. And I literally, when we lost at nationals, and I sat there in the room for a while, and obviously tears were flowing, but I look back on the whole season, and I know every single guy put in every single drop of effort that they had. We gave it all year long, and we really didn't have anything to hang our heads about. Obviously, losing is not a good thing, not a fun thing to deal with. It would have been much better to win. But if we had to lose, I would have lost with this group because everyone cared and everyone put effort in all year. And I just want to thank you guys for that. Whenever TJ started to cry, it made me start to cry, so tears might be coming soon. To all the freshmen, like I said in the room, to all underclassmen, not just freshmen, but to all the guys that are going to be coming back, the senior class can attest to it that we're the closest group of friends I think anybody can have in college. All of us hang out together, we do everything together, and you guys can have that for the next 4 years, and you're going to have that. And I just want to let you know that you got to live these 4 years up because it goes by fast. So all the guys that are younger, stick with each other, always be there, always have each other's backs, and just make sure you have a good time along the way. For the seniors, I don't know. I really don't know. We've had our fair share of memories, obviously, on the ice and off the ice. I couldn't pick any better friends. If I had any problems, or if I had any questions, or if I had anything, pretty much, I know I could talk to them. As year started out with me, TJ, Tom, and Gannon in the group text. And I think that group text is now up to 15 members, so pretty much everyone that has an iPhone, I think, is in the group. But I know that we're going to be leaving college and not gonna see each other much, but we'll always be friends, and we'll obviously always be hanging out. Hopefully we'll have like a yearly Vegas trip. That's what I want to do. So thanks, guys. And finally, to my parents, I guess my family that's here. My mom and dad watched me play hockey for a long time, and I have my sister too. And I don't.
Mother too.
Yeah, my grandma too. But my mom and dad have done so much for my career. It's unbelievable. You know, from playing hockey, playing double-A hockey when you're 14 and 15 years old, and not even really understanding what's going on in the hockey world until you step up and play AAA and understand that the hockey world's a lot bigger than what you really thought it was. And then realizing that it's really not that big at all because you see the same people over and over and over again. But they were willing to do everything for my career as far as financially. You know, whenever the bill came out, they always paid it no matter what. I always had a new stick. I always had new skates. I always had everything I needed. And they were always there for, you know, me to lean on. My little sister, she dragged a lot of games. A lot of times she probably didn't want to be there, and I thank her for doing that too. I think she gave my dad a run this year for biggest fan. I even heard her arguing with other fans, so thanks for that too.
Valid argument, valid, very valid.
Yes.
And to my dad, yeah, we're not gonna have moments anymore, I guess, coming off the ice. When I walked out of the locker room in Florida, and I was sad about losing, the first person I really wanted to see was my dad, just to give him a hug, because I knew it was over, but I'm real happy you were there the whole way, and I appreciate everything you guys did. And I love you guys. Mom, thanks for being there, always supporting me, always having my back, always being able to talk to you no matter what. If we lost, won, if someone else had problems off the ice and I didn't know how to handle it, I know I could always call you and ask. But I just want to say thanks, and I love you guys.